Hello everybody, video log update for July 29th, Thursday. I have actually been officially in the hospital for a full week. You can see I'm now sporting a new headband here, as well as a nice fuzzy beard going on here that my wife and family will have to deal with when I get out. It sounds like, here's my hunch at the moment, is that I'll probably be here for another week at least. I just have to learn to adjust breathing habits and recovery. I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm sitting at 97% oxygen, sitting in a chair, but the flow that it's supplying to me is pretty high. About 40 liters at about 60% of amount of oxygen. And so dealing with not as much fatigue as much anymore, but dealing with more restless, laying in bed too long, all those kind of exciting things when you're sitting in a hospital room for a week on end. So here's a little theory that I want to throw out at you, see if people think. When I initially discovered or was noticing the symptoms for this, I potentially had it for from a Tuesday all the way through to the Thursday I got admitted. But the Monday in the middle there, so like 6 days into it, I was off and on dealing with fatigue. I was dealing with low-grade fever, lack of appetite. I did have sense of smell, and none of that seemed to be a deterrent. So none of that stuff seemed like being the obvious clues that I was dealing with COVID. And on Monday, when I was I did a video call with a doctor, and all the signs didn't seem to be there that I needed to get the test. And now that I look back at it, if I think I would have gotten the test, I probably wouldn't be here in the hospital nearly as long, because we're looking at, I was probably about 10 days before I actually got hospitalized. And with that 10 days of being hospitalized, I'm betting I've got another, 10 days of recovery going on here with it too. Things are actually looking pretty good. I'm actually able to get up and move around a little bit. I do have shortness of breath that I have to recover from, and that's the key. I have to make sure I can be able to recover from it, and so I can continue dropping my oxygen supply, so I can get off this ventilator nasal thing. And they've been slowly working on it, but every once in a while we have to bump it up because it's taking me a little longer to recover than it needs to be. So again, the theory is if I would have gotten tested sooner, I might not be in here nearly as long. I think my stay would be half as long. We would have to see. It's hard to tell, but that's kind of my thought process behind this whole thing. I'm going to post this on Facebook and YouTube so people can get a glance at it. Feel free to subscribe so you can kind of keep up with any updates that I come out with after this. I don't plan on doing one daily, but maybe every other day just to kind of keep people up to date as to what things going on. If things get much better, then maybe it might be a daily thing, just to kind of give me something to do. Alright, we'll talk with you guys later. Peace out.